We'll check out the rest of the house. See if we can find Soren before he finds us.
Let's see what's going on behind this door.
And I call that one Symphony in E. A new composition to celebrate my newest discovery.
That's him!
This time, I observed
Soren.
one place of block on top of another block.
What the?
Rudimentary, yes, but a sign
It's just
of
a
undeniable
recording.
intelligence. I hope I'm not imagining things. Goodness
After
knows
all
what's
that,
happened before.
he's not even here?
I better eat something. I'm positively lightheaded with excitement.
We came all this way, and for what? We're no closer to Soren than before.
We can't give up now. Soren has to have been here at some point, right? Which means this place has got to be crawling with clues.
Odds are it's crawling with something.
Maybe there's something
Well,
useful on
our
this
next step
record.
is to see whether they might
If
be
I
able
can
to be
figure out
persuaded
what
to
he's
build
talking
collaboratively.
about.
I've worked up a simple set of building instructions to inspire them. I will disguise myself and hide among them in order to observe them more closely.
Huh.
Oh,
Hide
I feel a new
among them.
composition coming on.
Hide among who?
Jesse? Do you think Soren is talking about them? Then again, everything else about this guy has been pointing to crazy.
I guess everybody needs hobbies. Even if they are really, really, really dangerous. You think he's actually training Enderman to build stuff?
I think he thinks he's training Endermen to build stuff.
Let's look around. See what we can find out. Enderman Observations, Part 27.
I've been watching the Endermen up close today, and I'm convinced that I may have caught them communicating. Or at the very least, two of them stood near each other for an extended period. It was very exciting. Then they wandered away. But it seemed deliberate. Maybe. I followed one of them for the next 3 hours. Here's what happened.
Totemic constructions of peaceful Endermen.
Could Endermen be implored to work together? Or are they like sheep and pigs, wandering randomly and doing things based on whim rather than higher thought processes? I've already decided that only Endermen at peace build structures. When agitated, such as yesterday, they don't seem to have any interest in building things, only hitting me with their fists. Repeatedly. Meanwhile, peaceful Endermen will move blocks from place to place, on and on, seemingly ad infinitum, until they somehow achieve satisfaction and teleport away. Clearly, this will require further detailed observation. I am so lonely.
The folly of pumpkins.
Wearing a pumpkin may stop the Enderman from attacking me, but I remain convinced it is also altering their behavior, as if their preternatural knowledge of my presence keeps them from revealing their true natures. Therefore, I have now begun to fashion a camouflage...
Calls of the Enderman?
And finally, an Enderman love song.
Olivia! Check it out!
An Enderman suit?
All just
Either Soren's got a
fascinating.
very unique fashion sense, or... Wait a second!
Looks like a taller one was hanging there, but it's missing.
Because Soren must be wearing it. This is the disguise he was talking about.
You mean...
In order to walk amongst the Endermen, you have to become an Enderman.
Kinda stinky, but it fits.
Ugh, more than kinda stinky, I'm sorry to say. It's so weird. I know it's you in there, but I still don't want to look at you.
It's a good thing they can't see me through this glass. Found something!
What you got?
It's definitely some sort of crafting recipe. But why would someone as brilliant as Soren need a recipe for a shape that simple?
Because they're not for Soren. They're for the Endermen. This must be what he's trying to teach them to build. Okay, so... if Soren is using those blueprints to teach the Endermen to build, and there's a disguise missing from the stand...
He must be conducting his experiment right now!
Of course! The missing disguise is the one he had to put on before going outside.
Which means, if we want to get to Soren, we have to go out there to do it. Those instructions called for clay blocks, just like this one. I'll take this one too. That's 3 I've grabbed so far.
Hang on a second. Soren in disguise looks like any old Enderman, and so will you. How are you going to find him? Walk up to every Enderman out there and say, "Hey, are you Soren?" The whole point of the disguise is to avoid that kind of attention.
We just need to get his attention without riling up the Enderman.
Try not to die, okay? I'd really hate to have to watch that from behind this protective glass.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Okay, we've just got to get Soren's attention. And avoid attracting theirs. Uh-oh. Looks like a building grid. Let me just take another look at the instructions. Nothing I can't handle. One block down. 5 to go. I just hope that Soren's watching. Wherever he is.
Cracked it yet?
Not yet, but I'm getting closer. I'll take this one too. Looks like this is the last block in here. Okay, this again. False evidence of Enderman intelligence accomplished. Nothing to see here, guys. Just walk away. Okay, they're not walking away. Definitely not walking away.
I am sorry about this, but it has to look real.